adjustments. All right, hopefully that works. Hey, how's it going, anime girl? How are you? Let me know if you can hear everything, if everything looks good. Oh, hey, Alec, you need some advice? Oh, no. Maybe I can help with that. So yeah, just let me know if everything sounds good. Hi, Brittany, if you can see everything, if you can see things the right way. Hi, Magdalene. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. I am fantastic. A little bit tired and wired, but you know, what else is new? Oh, good. I'm glad everything looks good. All right, perfect. Ooh. Hi, Scott. Nice to see you here. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to let everyone kind of filter in. I usually start a few minutes before the scheduled time. And then that way we'll go through the Cosmic Journey Oracle by Yanik Silver. Hi, Bonnie. How's it going? And then afterwards, we can open it up to questions or readings, whatever you guys want to do. Hi, Lajana. How are you? Oh, it's so nice to see a lot of familiar screen names. Hi, Robin. Oh, my goodness. How is everybody doing? I want to know how your week has been, how your Saturday has been. It's been kind of crazy. Thank you. Anime girl, I can read some cards for you later. However, it's always best to be honest. Honest is always the best policy. It has been a long week, right? And then on the same vein, it's like, where did this week go? Thank you so much, Bonnie. Oh, good, Joe. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you got your vaccine. Oh, good for you, though. I still need to get mine. I'm waiting on finding an appointment. I'm itching. I'm ready. Yes, Brittany. Yes. If you have Instagram and follow me on Instagram, tag me in it. I want to see it. Nice. I'm loving seeing that we're all getting vaccines. We're all doing all right. We're staying safe, washing our hands still, wearing our masks, all that good stuff. Because it's insane. It's, you know, it just takes some practice. The macrame, it just takes some practice. Give it a couple more minutes. Oh my goodness, Peanut, hi! Oh, that's so funny. Really, Bonnie? Ugh. That's super stressful. That's super, super stressful. Yeah, it's been insane. There are people that have been trying to get it for so long, and they work in, you know, caregiving facilities, or they work in the teaching industry. Yeah, it's always safe to do some research. Yeah. But that's the thing, though. Like, I'm okay. Just, you know, anything's better than nothing at this point. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but you get what I mean. All right. So let's give it a couple more minutes, let a little bit more of the people filter in because it's not quite 6 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I tried curling it today and it just kind of gave me more crazy vibes than I thought. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? It's nice to see familiar names. I love this. Yay. So my process today was trying to find a new bookshelf for the office because it's over full. So now I have to find a taller, bigger one. I feel really what's the word I'm looking for? It's been insane with the amount of decks that have been collecting lately. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I stole it from my mom. So this lamp now has a legacy here with with the lives I've done. Everybody loves the lamp, and so I basically told her she's not getting this lamp back because it is now a staple. It is a staple in this office. So yeah, I kind of did some rearranging over here too. Just I'm trying to get things cohesive in here, and I wish they sold a lot of things at Target. Target has been my go-to place. Yes, they are new from Etsy. They are her, that's where she sells it. She does have the Witchling Academy on Amazon because that is also published through Llewellyn. But her Crystal Unicorn deck is, I believe, an independent publisher. So that way it's on her Etsy. Hi, Amelia. The lamp was from, I don't know where she bought it. I really don't, but I stole it. I snatched it away from her. Yeah, it's hard finding a decent bookshelf. Like, I'm very particular too. Target's bookshelves, like the cheap ones that you get for like dorm rooms and stuff, they're pretty decent, but like they're not big enough. Honestly, I've literally been shuffling it while we're talking. You guys don't have a Target in Canada? I thought you did. Wow. You learn something new every day. Yeah, IKEA is great too. Oh my gosh. I mean, online, but then you're paying shipping and everything. That's the one thing that I do appreciate about Amazon with the whole Prime thing. Walmart, IKEA, Staples. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Walmart. Not to shade Walmart or anything. It's just like I can never find what I'm looking for. It's in the way that my brain thinks. Everything is the way that they set it out and organize it. It just doesn't make sense to my brain. So I end up getting really flustered and I can never find what I'm looking for. And then they have those big pallets in the middle of the aisle, and I'm just like, this is overwhelming. I can't. Going to Costco, I cannot do that by myself either. I have to go with people because I'm just like sensory overload. Does Walmart, I've bought bookshelves from Walmart before. It's been a while. Wayfair, yeah, I was checking them out too. Yeah. A lot of people love Wayfair. I haven't bought anything off of Wayfair yet. But let's go ahead and open this up to the flip through. I've had this deck for a hot minute. It's just been pushed back and pushed back, like a lot happens with my channel. But this is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. This is by Yanik Silver. It's quite interesting. I've kind of read through the guidebook a little bit to kind of get a little bit more of an understanding of it because it is quite the different deck. It retails for $22.99. And it says, on this cosmic journey, you will discover that you are the oracle and your pen is your magic wand to rewrite your past, present, and future. Guided by visionary entrepreneur Yanik Silver, you will learn how to recognize and understand all the signs and symbols the universe is sending to you, trying to get your attention. Each card in this oracle offers a mystical message to answer your most profound questions, a powerful journal prompt to help you dig deeper into your own answers, and a cosmic action to move forward on your journey. So it's not a bad little deck for $22.99. I've kind of worked with it a little bit. I feel like it definitely needs to be used with some form of journaling. And in fact, I think it's a he. I'm on this whole pronoun thing. Like, I want to make sure the pronouns are right. So Yanik did provide a journal for this prior to the deck coming out. So you can use them in tandem with each other, which is, from what I'm learning with the deck, would be probably the best way to use it. However, you can use this strictly as an oracle, but there's like this whole kind of system that they created throughout this deck. So I'll get into that in a little bit, but let's just flip through so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So there's 44 cards. I had this prepared. 44 oracle cards, as well as 11 cosmic conversation question and answer cards meant to deepen the answers you receive. So unlike the oracle cards, which are numbered 1 through 44, the question and answer cards have a special galactic cloud border and are in Roman numerals 1 through 11. So they're kind of like archetypes, and you can use them to further your journaling aspect. All right, so here's the back. I'm going to move my decks so my arm can rest on them. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Can everybody see? The backs are really pretty. They're kind of similar to more of a papery cardstock. They're a little bit thinner, so do keep that in mind. But again, it is, I'm going to move it this way so you can see it with the light. There we go. $22.99 is not a bad price for a deck here. So and if you can't see, let me know. I'm trying to adjust accordingly. But yeah, the cardstock is pretty thin. It's not the best. But again, I'm not really a stickler for it. It's blurry. Can you see it now? Give me a second. Let me see if I can wipe the camera. Maybe that's what's going on. So as you can see, not very prepared. Okay. So how about now? Are we good now? Yeah, actually, they're really nice to shuffle with. I'll show you in a sec after we go through. Okay, how about now? Can we see now? Perfect. Okay, there we go. There. I think that's the position. I like the doodling kind of aspect to the cards. That's kind of fun. I think definitely using this for a card a day pull to kind of see what we need to focus on, maybe what we need to pay a little closer attention to. I feel like this is the kind of stuff that I would doodle on the insides of my notebook. Like little phrases and sayings to myself back when I was in school. I do too, Brittany. I really think it's fun. It's different. Bonnie, I wonder if it's your internet connection, if it's looking a little pixely. It could be the connection. Hello, Liberius. How are you? Lisa Frank notebook. Yes, very much so. I like this one. Very colorful, very positive. And these can be used as well, like affirmations when you wake up in the morning throughout your day. That's really kind of cute. Right, Brittany? Yeah, it's a very different deck. Nothing I really have comes close to this, and nothing I've reviewed really comes close to this. I do have the Creativity Oracle coming up. I've uploaded it, so that's good to go. So that should be coming out soon. So that's kind of similar to this. Alec, it really is. It's very cute. And there's a whole, I believe it's 10 days, or I can't remember correctly. I'm horrible with this stuff, but there's a set time frame where you pull a card a day and you do this journaling aspect. And so it's supposed to help deepen what your intuition tells you and how you view the world and that sort of a thing as well. Oh, yay, Bonnie, yay! So there's multiple ways of using this deck, which I really like, and the fact that it's only $22.99, and it's published by Hay House. So that usually means that you can find this particular deck on sale at some point. They're really good about having pretty decent sales on their website. A lot. I have to stay away because then I'm just going to put myself into more trouble. South Country Sue. Oh, I love that. Yes, I think so. I think my only complaint would be the cardstock, but that's just a generic complaint for you guys. I'm not much of a cardstock snob. I don't really care as long as it's not like paper thin. This is a little bit thinner than I would like, but however, it's not, it shuffles, it does its job. This one's cute. Oh, wow. There we go. This is cute. Hello, Jujubee. Welcome. I like all the color. It's just fun and different, and I don't really think I would have picked this particular deck for myself. Someone actually requested it, and I can't remember who, but I don't think I would have bought it for myself, but I'm glad I have it because I feel like it's definitely something to add to my practice or my daily routine. I usually pull cards for myself in the morning. I want to work on like a generic tarot journal video about how maybe what to include or how to use. I don't really do one just because I'm horrible with, consistency with myself, with my routine. There you go, Brittany. Look at you doing the research. So this would be really good for like a daily pull or a meditative kind of practice as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll start working on that. I'm still working on the court cards video. I'm going to make it into 4 parts, and I'm just trying to figure out how to do it that it's going to be entertaining and you can learn something from it. Oh, totally, Liberius. Yes. Yes. Totally. But yeah, it's super positive. It gives you a very gentle but positive perspective, even on like not so positive things. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of requests. I try to get to them as soon as possible. And then announcement, I do have a Patreon now. And so if you are a part of my Patreon membership, Whatever level you are, if you request your deck, a certain deck or a certain video, that gets put priority over the general public's requests. So, little benefit there. So wait, these are the question cards, question and answer archetype cards, which are very interesting too. We'll pull one from each. Hello, this Vixen. Hi, Mama's Mimosa. Yes, there is a journal that that goes along with this. I think the journal came out before the Oracle deck. I love this one. I've been on a dragon kick lately ever since that dragon box, that the subscription box. I've been really enjoying seeing all the dragons. The colors are just fun. I'm a sucker for a lot of color. It's a very unique feeling deck, like the doodle kind of style and all of that. Thanks, Mimosa. They're glue-ons from Amazon. Because your girl don't want to go to the nail salon right now. Yes, a unicorn kick too. I've been seeing a lot. Wait, was it today or yesterday that was National Unicorn Day? This is really cute too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you down, tilt you, so you can see the card shuffle. What does a soul giraffe mean? That's a good question. Oh, I didn't put it in the viewfinder. I need to start linking my nails in the description. So as you can see, it shuffles really nicely. I don't have an issue with it at all. And then a way to use it is to split up the deck into the 44 cards and then the 11 question and answers. But we're just going to go ahead. Towards the end, can we get a rundown of your Patreon tiers? Of course you can. Of course you can. All right, so 3, 2, 1, jump. So we're going to pull for this. I'm going to switch this back up. Hi. Okay. Where is... So yeah, this is kind of a more in-depth deck than just a regular Oracle deck. So that's why I'm kind of like spacing and, you know, losing my train of thought a lot more than I normally do. But yes, so this is really great. It gives you like the complete rundown in this book of everything that you need to know about using this deck, about using it with the journal, about this workshop thing as well. So, I mean, it's just phenomenal if you want to get more in depth with that. I think this would definitely be a really great addition to any of you that do planners or like the bullet, is it bullet point? The ones where you do the little squares and the circles journaling planner. I don't know off the top of my head what it's called, but it'd be really good to go along with that and to incorporate all of that with your day-to-day. Bullet journal, thank you, yes. Bulletproof, bullet point, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the meaning for this particular card here, the 1, 2, 3 jump. It's the first card in the deck. And I love the like galaxy print. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Let me find it. 11-day, 11 card spread. That is that little workshop thing. So here we go. 3, 2, 1 jump. So it looks like this. I had a flashback to when we're in grade school and you go and sat in the library and your librarian reads you the book and she's reading like this. Sorry. Random thought. I need more coffee. All right, it says, how many times have you been just at the edge but then turned around? Have you ever been in a situation similar to the one you are faced with now? Perhaps it seems scary only because you think you don't have a net. Do you believe your wings will appear when you leap? If only you knew then when you what you know now. You have so many unseen cheerleaders rooting for you. The countdown is on. 3, 2, 1, jump. So then we have a cosmic catalyst, which is your journal prompt. Still ridiculous that name. I love it. Yeah, I'll flip to the soul giraffe. Yes, because I mean, right? That's a little weird. I love it. So the question is, what am I standing on the precipice of? What will it take for me to finally jump? So if you're into journaling, this would be a great way to like mind dump it all into that page and kind of really see what you can get out of it, what you're worried about, why aren't you jumping, that sort of a thing, and get a lot off of your chest that way. I used to love to journal, and right now I probably should be doing it a lot more, but this is a great way to prompt you to finding out what your subconscious needs to worry about, or what it's worrying about, or what it needs to kind of organize itself with. And then the cosmic checkbox is place at least one immovable date on the calendar that will force you to move forward. So there's an action, a call to action, which is fantastic too, especially for people like me that need a little help, a little advice on how to get moving or go forward with whatever we are working on. So I really like that about it. Let me find Soul Giraffe for Liberius. I think someone else requested it, maybe not. I don't remember. Let's see. So that is the conversation question and answer card. And let's see what it has to say. All right, the Soul Giraffe attributes are vision and grace, higher vantage, and seeing obstacles. Interesting. The Soul Giraffe is here to help you with your grander vision, to allow you to see higher and farther. The long neck of the Soul Giraffe gives you an elevated view of what's on the horizon, as well as another vantage point of the big picture. We also are reminded that perhaps we cannot label something as good or bad, right or wrong, unless we can see the full picture. The giraffe gracefully glides along the path, spotting what others cannot. And then it has potential questions to ask this archetype. If I could see higher and farther, what would I see? Oh, I really like that. What is on the horizon for this situation? Instead of the low-hanging fruit, what if I went for the lofty fruit? Oh, that is so cute. What might be within my grasp if I went higher in my thinking or viewpoint? And what danger is up ahead that I haven't yet seen? So, thank you, Ashley. Hello. Glitter Mommy, awesome. Okay, let me scroll back up so if I miss somebody. Okay. Yes, 3, 2, 1, jump. So yeah, I think all around for the price tag, I think it's a fun deck. I think it's a great addition. I think it's definitely one of those decks that will help you work out some of your problems or some of your brain blocks, mental blocks. I think it's definitely a fun, different, unique deck. So the only downside for me, and it's not even for me, it's just in general, is the cardstock. And I can get behind this kind of cardstock. As long as I can shuffle it and work with it and it doesn't fall apart on me, we're good. So what do you guys think? Is it something that you guys are like excited about or curious about, want to learn more about? Price point is a really good price point. Yeah, what do you guys think? Because like I said before, I really didn't know if I was going to like this. You're welcome. Hi, Han, how are you? Thank you. I thought I'd try to at least make it decent. So yeah, very fun. It gives me a lot of like journal doodling vibes. Like I love that because that's exactly what I would do. Or like in class when we were supposed to be taking notes, I was always doodling in the margins. And so that gives me those vibes for sure. But yeah, I'm going to try to work with it a lot more with the amount of other decks that I got to try to work with. But so far, I really like the message and I really like how to use it. I feel like it's definitely something unique and different and fun. And like I said earlier, I do have the Creativity Oracle reviewed. That's kind of in this same vein as this deck, but they're not the same at all. Very different. Yeah, just a very different deck. So I won't spoil anything, but I don't know which one I like better because again, they're different. They're similar but different. Yes, I love affirmations. I feel like they're very important because what you think and what you tell yourself, you start to believe and you start to manifest. Thank you so much, Bonnie. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Really. But yeah, so affirmations are important for me. I try to be very conscious of my self-talk. So affirmations help. You know what? They didn't tell me if it expired. So I think it's just whenever you order your first box. So try it out and see, because it's just your first box. It didn't give me any stipulations on if it had to have been that box. So try it and see. I really enjoyed it. Oh, thanks, Glitter Mommy. Thank you. Hello, Minerva. Oh, thank you so much. Toxic positivity. Okay, so there's always black and white. There's always good and bad, right? I believe that if you're trying to manifest something, definitely be thinking about all the positive things about it. But like, this is an example. So if I'm sitting here trying to manifest, I don't know, let's just say abundance, and then I start doing the negative self-talk, that's going to happen. You're human. You are not some divine being. Is it going to prevent you from getting what you're trying to manifest? No, because you're human. Those thoughts go in and out of your head all the time. Toxic positivity to me is like, I don't know. I feel like you have to take the good with the bad. That's just the universe. For me, what I believe in spiritually is, nature. So things die and things come back. So I think, yes, you can try to be positive and it be toxic because you're trying too hard to be positive. There's a lot of that fake it till you make it. And sometimes that works, but for a lot of people, it doesn't. So you can't really consistently try to be positive all the time. You're human, Does that make sense? Oh, my top. I got this from Disneyland a couple years ago when it was open still. I miss it so much. Let's see. That's great, Glitter Mommy. Yeah. Oh, no, get me off on a tangent. You know how I do. I'm going to get off on a tangent whether you started or not. But yeah, so I mean, you can try to be positive. It's always great to try to be positive, but if you're going to consistently like say that, it's like when people start their spirituality and say like you always have to be love and light, like it's all about love and light and you can't have any of that gray area. Listen, you do you, but I'm going to be having my bad day and feeling upset about it just as much as somebody else is. And I'm not going to try to fake it till I make it because I'm feeling some sort of way. So you do you. I live my life with, if I'm not harming you and I'm not putting negativity on you or anybody else, or I'm not harming myself, then it doesn't matter. It's my own way of being. So, there's no absolutes. And so when you're talking about toxic positivity, that's an absolute. There's always going to be a gray area. Always, 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 always. And so, exactly, we do the best with what we have. Exactly. You have to. So that's the thing about shadow work, right? So you're going to pack it in the back of your head for so long because you don't want to acknowledge it and you don't want to feel it. And a lot of that goes with trauma and that sort of a thing as well. And that's a whole nother psychology thing. But with shadow work, it's bringing those things to the forefront of your mind and starting to heal from it so you can feel more complete, so you can be positive about your situation. It's a form of healing, but that can be considered like a gray or black area, like a negativity thing. But I feel like everybody should be going through that because it's a way to help process what's happened. It's a way to help you grow, because if we keep pushing things to the back of our mind and trying to forget what happened or how we feel, we're just covering it up and then we're going to explode one day. And that's not healthy for anybody. Now, when we're talking about trauma and we're talking about really intense things that happened that people disassociate from, that's something completely different. I'm talking about like having a bad day, or like, that embarrassing moment from 6th grade that, you've hidden in the back of your mind. Exactly, Catherine. Exactly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It helps you to become more whole. And so, long story short, it's seen as a negative because it's shadow work and that sort of a thing. But, sorry, I'm reading Liberius. Exactly. Right. Yeah, totally. I feel like so many people are just like trying to be this love and light, which is fine. But at the same time, is that genuine? Is that working for you? I'm not saying go around and curse everybody. I'm not saying, hexing and, being in bad moods and all of that stuff. I'm not saying that. But again, you do you. That is none of my business. But I'm saying, like, in order to be genuine, in order to feel genuine happiness, sometimes we have to work through the bad. Just like, you can't appreciate a good thing fully if you haven't experienced something bad, right? So again, good and bad, dark and light. It's a constant cycle, and it's in nature and it's within us. And so, yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts, to go on a complete long rant about it. But yeah. Anyway. Debbie, oh, thank you. You're gonna make me cry. Exactly. Glitter mommy. Yeah. We all have icky stuff that clouds up things. And sometimes we have to drudge through it in order to, heal. Jujubee, I commend you. I hope that you get through that. That's tough. That's really tough. Yeah, depression is, it's a monster. It really is. And I'm really happy, like, now mental health is really starting to be on the forefront of a lot of mainstream people now. We're seeing it being talked about a lot more, and that we're not just, the dregs of society, or we're not just like faking it, that sort of thing. Getting the help, yeah, exactly. And feeling seen really is a huge part of it, because when you are in that depressed state, speaking from experience, you do not want to reach out for help because you do not want to be a burden. You do not want to talk about it because you don't want the judgment. You don't want to feel like, you are some alien that doesn't make sense. So, now that it's starting to be more socially acceptable, yeah. And quite honestly, I feel like everybody, regardless of what you're going through, you can be 100% healthy, normal, neurotypical, whatever it means. Everybody should go to a therapist because it's important to vent. It's important to get things off your chest. Yeah, exactly. Yup. Yup, yep, yep, yep. 100% to everyone. Yeah, 100%. It's hard work, and I think that's why a lot of people are, wanting to stay on the positive side of it because it is hard work. It is grueling. Sometimes it can make your depression worse, but you go through it because you need to work these feelings out. It's similar to going through to a therapist, similar, because you are working through those emotions, you are working through those feelings. Exactly, Rowan. Yeah. Yeah. So, just know that if you are dealing with a lot of those things, I can relate, and I'm rooting for you. Yes, music is a wonderful tool, especially if you have that playlist that you've curated, that the songs that make you happy, the songs that make you just feel lighter than air. Those are the best songs and playlists to put on when you're feeling really icky. However, when you're feeling sad or depressed, sometimes it is really nice to have those sad and depressing songs on. Just sometimes only. Because sometimes it's nice to just wallow. Sometimes it's nice, so it's funny because I will literally, if I haven't cried in a long time, which is not that long of a time frame, I will put on a sad, sappy movie, and my number one go-to is P.S. I Love You. That movie makes me cry in a drop of a hat. And sometimes it feels good because you're just letting it out. You're just releasing this big weight. That's so cool, Rowan. Yeah, sometimes you just need to get it all out. Oh, a Google Nest. How is that? I have not had one. Yeah, same. Yeah. Yes, sometimes I just need to let it out. Like if I'm having a really stressful day or if I'm feeling some sort of way, sometimes I just need to just wallow in it. Yes, Bunny. Yes. Yeah. Ooh, Liberius. Yes, that is a really good way to put it. That's perfect. Yeah, I've actually had discussions with Miss Cat up there before about how I hated shadow work. Hated it, did not want to do it. And she was like, girl, you better do it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we are still not wanting to have I don't know what it is about not having an Alexa or the Echo or whatever in the house. It still creeps me out that they're listening and stuff. Oh, hell yes, I'm thankful. Hell yes, I'm thankful. I have shadow work has saved me in more ways than one, confronting things and bringing it through, going through it. I think I could have spared myself a lot of angst and a lot of confusion and a lot of craziness had I done it years prior. And a lot of it was tiptoeing in the shadow work before. And I would get a little far with it, but then I would get too scared to let the emotions come out and work through it that I would close back up again. Yes. Yeah. We were looking at these model homes that were going in, and they were considered smartphones, and they had all of the I think it was the Alexa and the smart locks on the door and all of this stuff. And we were just looking at each other going, what the heck is this? This is yes, smart house. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what we were thinking of when we were walking through that. Oh my God, it was kind of terrifying because we were like, what happens if it gets hacked? What happens if somebody, all of that is just too much. It's probably because I'm a millennial and I don't, really like all of that. But at the same time, oh my gosh, yeah, I don't want a smart house. No, thank you. I'm fine with the phones. I'm fine with that sort of a thing, but yeah, it still feels kind of like an invasion of privacy in a way. And I'm an open book. I'm cool with whatever, but there's some things that I'm just Facebook and Google and all that stuff, they know everything that I talk about anyway or post about, or the ads are proof. So that targeting ads thing, that's insane. That's insane. Yep, smart house. Yep. Poetry. Oh, wow. Yeah. Poetry is something I have not done since high school. The Ring. Yeah, I heard The Ring was really good. That's something I'm interested in. What did I miss? Yeah, just, gotta go through the shadow work, unfortunately. But yeah, anyway. So Catherine asked about the Patreon. So I tried to make it make sense for you guys and for me. Things are probably going to change around, but for now, the tiers, there's 3 tiers. So it's a monthly membership program, basically. And so what's great about this is that it allows you guys to get content prior to everyone else. So once I'm done, because how I do my videos is I do a lot ahead of time, so that way I can upload a lot at once, or like release a lot at once. So you guys get a lot of content throughout the week, not just like once every couple of weeks, that sort of thing. So this allows you guys to see the content prior to me making it public to everyone else. As well as you guys get exclusive rights to whatever you guys want to see me review, that sort of thing. So like you'll get to put in your request there. So whatever tier you are, you get that access. You get access to the content, and you get access to, like, though we can do live streams on the Patreon. So exclusive live streams, exclusive voting rights. So if you request a deck, that goes to the top of the list. If you request so say someone just requested that tarot journal video, that would go up at the top of the list. So that way it helps me kind of organize what comes first and what to focus on first, because with my ADD brain, crazy. So all of those perks are fantastic. So it starts off at $5, and whatever is in the $5 tier goes through to the top tier. The top tier is $35, and I'm only opening it up to 23 people right now, because this includes readings. This includes a monthly reading for each person that signs up for that tier. So it's in-depth. You'll get tarot cards as well as oracle cards in your reading. And then what else did I put in? Oh, exclusive merch. So I do have the Teespring merch, but this is exclusive merch here that you will not be able to get anywhere else. As well as the $25 tier, the middle tier, you get the exclusive merch, you get the live streams, the access, all of that stuff. So the link, you can check it out on my link tree, the Patreon, or if you search Wicked Moonlight on the Patreon website, it'll come up. So I think there's more perks that I'm missing, but like I said, things are subject to change just because I want to make sure to make it fair and make it accessible and make it worthwhile for you guys. So that's that. And that just allows me to continually get the decks you guys want, to be able to have the content available for you, to make it. So it supports the channel. It literally goes back into the channel. So that would be a huge help, and it just thankful for anything. Oh, thanks, Star. The Labyrinth cards, yes, they are pre-ordered. I don't know when those will be coming my way, since they are pre-ordered, and that seems like it's going to be a very popular deck. So I'm hoping that it'll ship out within when it releases, and I'll get it, the next day or so. I also am waiting on... Oh, thank you, Rowan. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to make it like each tier have a good substantial amount of perks. So, yeah. And also not to overwhelm myself, because I am still sticking my hands in too many pots. But yes, so I'm currently waiting on the white Numinous or Newman, the spirit animal deck, That's already released, I believe. And so like it's just taking forever to get here. And then the Supernatural deck is coming this month too. So that's going to be shipping out around the 27th. So those two I'm already doing. So you guys don't have to worry about requesting those. I also have the Disney Villains deck coming in June, I believe. There's also the Language of Flowers by Sherilyn Darcy coming. That was going to be released this month, I believe, but that's shipping in June so far. Yeah, I'm so pumped for the Supernatural deck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the White Newman. Oh, so you got it. Okay. So it's just taking a minute to get here because I pre-ordered it late in the game. So that's probably why. It was not even on my radar. So there's some decks that I'm just like, what? Yeah, Supernatural the show. So the two brothers and the Chevy, is it the Chevy car? I have not reviewed the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot. I will write that down. I love bees. It ended last year. 15 years. So I actually love that show, but I had stopped watching it on like season 10. So now I need to go back and rewatch the whole series because I completely forget what is going on. I love Castiel, so I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of Castiel cards. I saw the Chariot, and of course it's the black car. So the Chevy Impala, thank you. That was bugging me. So yeah, the Chariot car is their Chevy Impala, and I'm so excited about it. And I'm so glad that Jason Eccles got that car. Yeah. I lost my time frame of when I stopped. I believe it was season 10. My husband is a huge fan, so he's like, "Are you getting that deck?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm getting it." He's like, "Oh, is it gonna find its way into my hands?" I was like, "Probably." Yes, I plan on reviewing the Field Tarot. Yes. That is coming soon. I've got to order it. Oh, you have it all on DVD. Hi, San. Nice to see you. Yeah, it was on Netflix. The Supernatural. It was on Netflix for a while. I have to check and see if it still is. Because, like, I'm still trying to catch up with all of the shows. It's so bad. I know, Sabrina deck. Oh my gosh. So I am a sucker for the old Sabrina. Yes, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And Salem. Oh my god, that show was the ish. I loved it. It's still on Netflix? Yes. There is a deck that I am eyeballing quite obsessively, and it's the 90s tarot. It's on Etsy, and it looks amazing. It's like all of the stuff from our childhood, if you're an 80s/90s baby. The real one. Yes, right? Yeah, so that deck looks awesome. There's so many. I went down an Etsy rabbit hole, and it's so bad to do. Oh, I'm sure there will be. If they're doing a Labyrinth tarot, they're probably going to start looking into the Dark Crystal too, because that super fits the vibe of tarot for sure. That used to freak me out as a child, but I love it. I haven't watched it in a while. There's that new series on Netflix. For like 5 years. Yeah, it's bad. Like, I'll go on it for like 5 minutes, and then like 3 hours later, I'm like, oh god. So bad. Ugh. Yeah, same with any and every website. It's like a hyperfixation moment. I'm like, okay, what's next? What's next? Yeah, it's bad. So anyway, that way your requests go first with the Patreon. So I feel like that would be the fairest way to do it, because everybody is requesting, and I love it. But at the same time, there's a lot of expensive decks out there too. So it is worth it. Yes, it is worth it. Yeah, totally. And the quality seems to be better. So yeah, the Labyrinth deck, I'm so excited about that. I'm super stoked. David Bowie, R.I.P., but David Bowie, love him. What deck theme would I create? I've been thinking about this a lot because it is on my list of things that I want to do. There's just too many. There's too many that I would do that I love. If you have been watching me for a while, I always love the witch aesthetic or the mermaid aesthetic or the animal aesthetic or the flower aesthetic. I mean, I'm like all over the place. So I don't know what I would do. I don't think I would do like a people deck for sure. Just because I kind of like the abstractness that like an animal deck or like more of like a imaginative deck would bring. I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe. I'm in talks. There's things that I want to do, but it won't be for a while. But yeah, definitely on my list. Throw them all together. Yeah, I mean, hey, who knows? This might become like another career path of just creating decks. So I might have to do like 5 million decks. I have not seen the ARC deck. I'm going to write that down. I am not like very artistic. I mean, I'm artistic in a sense, but I don't know if I would be able to carry the art in my deck. I have an artist friend that I really love, and we've been in talks. So in the future, that is the next step, the next thing to do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting the brain dump of ideas. Should be interesting. Ooh, woman runes. I'm gonna have to check that out too. Look at you guys. And see, that's the thing. There's so many decks out there. So many decks. And I'm just like, I can't. So that's why it's nice to have the requests that people want. I usually try to go for the, I'll always usually buy the pre-order, or yeah, buy the pre-order, do the pre-order of the new decks, because that's what's going to be relevant and that's what people want to know about before they buy. So I usually try to do those first. So those will come first, and then whatever. Yeah, money. Hi, Aphrodite. Yeah, you missed it, but hang out with us. Yeah, I mean, decks are expensive. I was calculating how many things I just bought, how many decks I bought last year, and it was insane. Luna Soul Tarot. I've seen that. That was one of the ones where I was like, I don't know if I would buy this, but if it's requested enough. Oh, we didn't do the Siren one yet. We can flip through that if you guys want. Yay. Okay, I think I've seen it on the Amazon, the Luna Soul. I think that's where I saw it. Yes. All right, so we can flip through the Sirens Melody if you would like. This guy here. I just did a video on it. Oh, thank you so much. Or we can wait and do this deck next week. This one here. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. I freaking love it. So I just made the video on it. We can do a flip through video live next week before I upload the video. That was actually one of my questions I was going to ask you guys. Or we can flip through it now, or we can open the floor up to readings, or we can continually chat. Whatever you guys want to do. I don't really have too much of a time constraint tonight, like I did last week, but it's up to you guys. I'm down for whatever you guys have in mind. I just enjoy chatting with you guys and having fun. Pardon me while I drink my soda. Flip through? Okay. Right now? I don't have them in order though, so hopefully that's not going to be an issue. You don't know if you can wait a whole week? Okay. All right, we got this. We got this. All right, so this was gifted to me, and I was overwhelmed with the generosity because this was one that was not requested, and it was a deck that I wasn't going to purchase for myself if nobody requested it. So this is the Sirens Melody Tarot. It comes in this beautiful velvet bag, which, amazing. This is the little band that it had around it. There's two versions of this deck. There is, well, actually, no, there's actually like 3 or 4 versions. Anyway, there's one that has the keywords printed on it, which are called the artist notes. And then there's one that has this is the Sage version that does not have any keywords printed on the cards. There's also a deluxe version that has the like foiling, and it comes in a box. So I do not have that one. I did not need another box. So it actually came with a little thank you and her signature on a card, which love it. And it's really, really beautiful. So if you don't like nudity, this probably isn't a deck for you, but it's very artistic. Yes, it is an indie deck. It's a very artistically done nudity. So it's not anything offensive. It's very body positivity as well. So interpretations are that of the artist and may vary from the understandings of the card's meanings and symbolisms. So some of them are a little not the best, just some, because they're her interpretations. But this is inspired by femininity, nature, and whimsy. All right, so let me get my little stack of decks so I can rest my arm on it and scooch up. All right, this is the back, and isn't it stunning? I mean, it is the favorite backing that I've ever seen. I love it so much. And let me just talk real fast about the cardstock because it is velvety. I don't know if you can see just how velvety it is, but oh my gosh, it literally feels like luxury in your hands. It's just absolutely stunning. So it shuffles really great. It snaps back. Like it's an expensive deck, guys. Like it's not cheap, and I can see why. It doesn't come with a guidebook, so if you still are needing some help with interpretations, then the artist note one with the keywords are probably your best bet. But let's just go through. If you can see on the bottom here, let me focus. There we go. You can see it has upright and reverse meanings down here at the bottom. It has the planet, the number, and then the element, and a little icon here too as well. So there are borders, and the imagery is a little small, but I don't mind it. However, I do need to squint in order to see some of the wording at the bottom because my eyesight is bad. So how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to show you from here up so you can see the pictures. And again, it's not sorted, so bear that in mind. I love this. And so it reminds me a lot of the bioluminescence in the oceans because of how vibrant and neon-y it is. It's just so pretty. And the other thing I really like about this deck too is that even though it's called a Sirens Melody, it is not all mermaids. It's like very inclusive with different imagery. Hello, hello! And it's also just body positivity, diversity. It hits all of the things for me. And I'm just super impressed with the quality. Yeah, right? That's why I said it was gifted to me and I literally was in shock. So, yes! Okay, very much. So kind of like a Pokemon vibe. Yeah. I love this for the Ace of Swords. And that's the other thing too. Down here, you'll see the number of the card. And then there's going to be an icon for the court cards. And so the court cards aren't labeled Queen, Knight, etc. They're labeled 11 through 14. I love this one so much. But yeah, they're so vibrant. Each of the, gotta switch arms. Each of the suits have this border here. They're all different colored. That's not gonna work. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable, but also at the same time, get it to where you can see it. So don't mind me as I adjust. Oh, wow, she had a mini version? Yeah, yeah. It's just so beautiful. It is really stunning. And it might be harder for a beginner with the images alone, just a smidgen. However, like I said, if you get the ones with the artist notes down here, it will help a lot. It's just so vibrant. It's such a great size too. It fits in your hand really nicely. It's almost like the Llewellyn size, the Llewellyn card size. Like just, there's inclusivity. It's just beautiful. And it's, again, one of those decks where you keep looking at it like the, what is it, Picture of Eye? This is the Sirens Melody Tarot. Oh no! Drink coffee for me too. I need more. So this one's really cool too. It just seems like everything is glowing. Everything is just like alive in the deck. Victorian vibe, yes. I love this one. Anything with a hummingbird, it'll get me every time. I associate hummingbirds with my grandma. The same with, she also has stingrays associated with her, so. It's just a really beautifully done deck. I love this hermit card too. It's just a bunch of like sea coral in like a little cave. It's a very trippy art style. This Hierophant is amazing too. Like the symbolism here. It just feels so smooth and buttery and velvety in your hands. I love this Queen of Swords. So as you can see, there is, oh no, this is the King of Swords, sorry. There's the King and then there's the Roman numerals for it. Body positivity is what I want to see. I love it. And we have diversity. So I'm just all for it. The Sun card, reminds me of an orange. This Six of Cups just puts a smile on my face every time. Whoop. Now that you guys said trading cards and Pokemon cards, I can't unsee it. It really is. This is my favorite, I think, out of the whole deck. It's just stunning. I love the colors. I love, like, I literally have no complaints about this deck. And I think the only complaint I would say is just it's kind of hard to read, but I believe for me, it's just my eyesight because I'm old. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for you. I have not ordered that yet. I really need to order that. I was going to order it when you told me you bought it, and then I completely forgot, and now I've got to find the link and everything for that again. It is stunning. It looks so good. So much color. Yes. It's just phenomenal. I love this. The little birds. I think they're flamingos. If you hear sirens, I don't know what's going on, but I apologize. Yeah, you'll be hearing a lot of construction and garden work in my videos coming up because it's just that season. It is a little harder with the imagery. However, it does help having these artist notes here. By what she was feeling with the art here, it makes sense. Because some of them I was like, why would she do that for this? And then how she had it interpreted, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So this is definitely one of those decks that I would consider Instagrammable and one of those like level up decks because it is a little harder to interpret. Yeah, so no guidebook. Yeah. Ooh, the true black. I've seen that. Ooh. Yeah, this is like, I'm going to treat myself. I love doing this. Like, I want to level up. This is that kind of deck. Perfect. The synchronicities of life. And I love this tower. I know this image is kind of overdone in nature decks, but like it works for me. I love it. We have apartment buildings going up around us, and so oh, there's a lot of good intermediate level decks. I mean, take your pick on what I reviewed so far. There's a lot. I off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you because I'm distracted. However, there's really good ones. Let me look over here and see what I have. I honestly really like the Danielle Noel tarot decks. I love her quality, much like this. They're very similar feeling. Ooh, Journey into Egypt. How do you like that one? But yeah, that's the hard thing. Like, this is so subjective to each person that, and this devil card gets me, that it's hard for me to recommend. I can tell you that what I like and what I would consider, you know, whatever your question would be for that. However, it's so subjective. That's why I do these videos, because you never know what you're going to like until you flip through the cards. Are they breasts on a snake? Hold on. Oh no, they're fruit. Or seeds or something. But they're hanging from... Yeah, I can see where you got that. I can see where you thought. And this is so cute for the Seven of Cups because she's interpreting it as imagination. And I love that. It could be. Yeah, it could. I mean, it could. I'm not looking at it. Yeah, I think they look like figs to me. This was an interesting one, too. I don't know. I don't have a problem with nudity at all. I'm very much up for whatever works for you, works for you. Oh, no. Did Selena, did you contact your whoever you bought it from or the manufacturer? Because if it's a misprint or if there's any damage, usually they will work with you and replace it. We were just talking about that. I don't know. We're working on it. We're gonna brain dump and brainstorm some things because I don't know what I would like to do with the deck just yet. All I know is I have certain ideas. I love this moon. My problem is I enjoy a lot of different things. And most of the time, those don't go together aesthetically. So I might just have to make multiple decks. And you know what? That's okay. I might have to do like a standard tarot and then a bunch of oracle decks. I would be down for that. And this is so pretty too. That little mouse. This cracks me up. I love this. Electric, yes. Yes, very much. That's a great way to put it. Great descriptive word. Oh, okay. That's a vibe. Thank you. I try. I love the Everyday Witch Tarot. That's my everyday tarot deck. It's so destroyed from use. Like, cards are bent. I've stepped on them. I absolutely adore that deck. I think the only complaint with that deck I have is that there's really no diversity in it. However, the Everyday Witch Oracle deck does, and I love that Oracle deck too. It's just beautiful. So yeah, this deck is phenomenal, and I've been holding off doing a video on it because I was going to see if we wanted to do it on a live, and we did. So I feel the same way, San. I really do. Like, there's certain decks that I just keep gravitating toward. But my Everyday Witch, that's the one that I bring out for like family and friends and that sort of a situation because they can easily relate to the imagery. And they're not really intimidating imagery too for like the negative cards. So that's why I like to use those particular decks for newer people. That are newer to tarot or don't really understand because sometimes they can get really frightened by the traditional imagery or like scary imagery. And then we're spending, 20 minutes talking about, no, it doesn't actually mean death. No, you're not going to be, succumbing to the devil. Like, it's okay. So that sort of like easy to interpret energy and imagery is phenomenal. This is very similar in that sense. Oh, well, you are at the right channel, Miss Sue. You are definitely at the right place. Oh, the Witch's Tarot, yeah. Oh, I love the Moonchild Tarot. It's so beautiful. Yeah, sometimes the cards can be scary. Absolutely. And that's why sometimes having that gentle imagery really helps. Again, we talk a lot about gentle decks on my channel, especially with the reviews. And it's really important, I think, for everyone to be gravitating toward what they like. But at the same time, I feel like in my heart of hearts, it's always good to have a gentle deck in your arsenal. One that you feel nurtured and comforted by when you see those cards. Because sometimes when we're going through things, and especially, if we're having bouts of a hard time, we don't need scary imagery to reinforce those things or to, scare us straight or whatever, you know what I mean? Those situations. Sometimes hearing it in a gentle motorcycles. Are we done? Okay, I think we're done. Sometimes hearing those interpretations from a gentler deck helps a lot more. It's like, you know, I always attribute it to like your grandma patting you on your back and saying it's going to be okay and giving you a big hug, but still telling you what you need to hear. So I definitely think it's important to find a similar deck in that vein. But oh, I love the Light Seer Tarot, and oh yes, Golden Art Nouveau. That's on my list. Sorry, my thumb. Yeah, sometimes that lack of diversity just really grinds my gears. It frustrates me, especially in this day and age, just because I feel like it's super important to have representation. Like, it's really not that difficult to do. I get you having an artist vision. I get you, you know, seeing things in a particular way that you want what you want, but at the same time, you are selling your product to a vast, diverse group of people. And so not everyone wants to see the same blonde, white woman. So it's not that difficult. I don't see why it would be. So that's just one of the things that really grinds my gears when I'm reviewing newer decks. I kind of understand the older decks, you know, 10 years ago. I get it. It just was the space that we were in at that time. It wasn't right. It's not right. It wasn't right then. It's not right now. But what I'm saying is I understand why there wasn't that big of a diverse image. Yeah. Anyway, tangent again. I'm sorry. But yes, that's one of the things that I will always look for in a people-heavy deck. Oh my goodness. I swear. Just never ends. I need like a soundproof studio one day. Sirens, motorcycles, construction, yard work, you name it, we've got it all here. Yeah, so anyway, gentle decks, and then there are really good decks for shadow work too, that you just, you know, that you need to hear some things, and I really... I'm so sorry. I really like the Dark Mirror Oracle for shadow work. It's a little frightening with the imagery. However, it definitely will tell you what you kind of need to work on and what maybe you need to hear that you're not really like allowing yourself to hear. Sometimes it's not a very gentle deck at all. And, you know, sometimes we just need to hear that. So my point is having a vast variety of decks in your arsenal is definitely beneficial in more ways than one. Something to think about. That old adage of like you should only have one tarot deck, I don't believe in at all. And then if you buy your own deck, you're not supposed to do that. Like, that whole thing is ridiculous too. You can buy your own deck because otherwise you would not have a deck at all. Or you wouldn't enjoy the vast varieties that there are out there. So I feel like there's some stigmatization with gatekeeping and that sort of thing within this whole community, but I'm trying my best to sever that. Motorcycle says raw, yes. Yes, more people are using tarot, and it's phenomenal. I'm getting a lot more people being like, I'm new to tarot, and I'm like, oh, come my child. Cozy deck, yes. Magical dogs. Oh, I love the Magical Dogs Tarot. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's definitely a cozy, gentle, loving deck. I love, love, love. And it's probably because I have 2 amazing dogs and I'm just an animal person, but I love that deck. And the Herb Crafters Tarot is beautiful. It's like, it's definitely one of those decks that I use when I'm drinking my tea and it's raining outside, or like, it's definitely cottagecore to its core, and I love it. Let's see. Yeah, the lack of various body types. Yep. Oh my gosh, yes. So if you didn't know, or if you could not tell, I am a safe space. My channel is a safe space. I am an ally for all of it. I definitely am someone who will not tolerate any sort of the R word, any sort of the anti any of that. So this is a safe space, and I'm trying my hardest to continue to keep it a safe space. So that being said, this is I don't tolerate the things that shouldn't be tolerated there. I will always, 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 always be an ally. So don't worry about that. We've got you covered. We are here for you on this channel. In different age ranges, yes. Bianca Nero. Ooh. Seasons of the Witch, yes. Selena, you're funny. I love it. Mystical Cats, that's on my list. Yes. Oh, Sydney, yay, welcome. Oh, you are so welcome. But welcome here. But yeah, it is a safe space. I truly believe that number one, my biggest thing is knowledge is power, and number two, tarot is for everyone. So definitely, I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert by any means on anything. I just do from experience and know from experience. However, as far as being a safe space goes, there's just no reason to not have it be a safe space. You bought 4? Ooh, yay, catching up to me. I honestly had no idea that this was going to be a thing. It was just a whim. This channel was very much a whim, and I'm super shocked at how far and how amazing it's come. This literally started off with me trying to be a crafting channel because people kept asking me how to do things. Hi from Italy. Hello. Not even close. Hey, it just takes a couple more decks to catch up. But yeah, so this was literally going to be like a crafting channel, and macrame, crochet, trying new ways of crafting, and then friends started asking about tarot and divination in general, and I was just like, well, I don't have that many followers, so I'll just put it on this channel, and you guys can watch the video and you can see how I do things and see what this is all about. And then it blew up, and so a lot more people were interested in the tarot side of things than they were in the crafts, and so that's where I kind of put my focus on, because I love it. And I kind of just went on this journey, and here I am. And we still have a ways to go on this journey, but it's just been incredible, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. How did I get into tarot? It was an on again, off again relationship for a long time. So I got into tarot after coming to terms with the fact that it was not evil. Let's see. I wasn't raised in a certain religion. I was just like, my family was kind of religious, and they weren't immersed in this kind of a thing. So they just never knew what it was, if that makes sense. So it wasn't like it wasn't evil. It wasn't like something forbidden. It was just like, don't touch it, because I think it's like the Ouija board, and I don't like the Ouija board. I've heard bad things, so I don't want you to get involved into anything like scary or crazy or whatever. So other than that, I just started getting into it when I started getting into my spirituality. When I started really diving deep into paganism, and tarot was the next logical source. And then didn't really find a deck that I liked, and was really upset with that, and I didn't want to keep spending money on finding decks just to be upset with them. So I hung around with my one deck for a while, putting it off because I didn't really vibe with it. So I didn't think that maybe at that point I was like, well, maybe tarot isn't for me. Maybe I'm just not good at it, or maybe it's just not for me. And then I started finding more and more decks that I was like, oh, this just clicked. So yeah, that's basically it. All right. Do you mind doing a reading and finding out what's coming for my love life? Ooh, yeah. Yes, Lakshana, I can do that for you for sure. Oh, thanks. My first deck was the Golden Tarot, I think it's called, by Liz Dean, which, by the way, I absolutely loved Liz Dean. I think anything that she has written, you would find very informative and very worthwhile. And her decks are beautiful. I do like them. However, the imagery didn't click with me, and it was a Tarot of Marseille type deck, so it was very pip based. So very much the minors did not have any scenes going on. It was just symbols. So it made it hard for me to really understand it, made it difficult, and it was very frustrating. So I didn't connect with any of the major arcana imagery, and I didn't connect with the pip deck. So therefore, I was just having a really hard time learning because I was just so frustrated. So that went on for years. And then I finally found a few other decks that I really liked, Everyday Witch being one of them. Yes. The Tarot of Marseille, with the pit, I can never say it correctly. It's just a city in France that it was named after because it was the imagery was born in that specific city. But anyway, they use the symbols for their minor, and so I lost track. Oh my god, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anyway, Lakshana, let me go ahead and do that for you before I forget. And by the way, I don't remember who asked me last week. I think it was, I don't remember, but I think I figured out how to super chat. I think I figured out how to turn it on and all of that stuff. So, I don't know if you can see it on your end. I don't know if I did anything right. However, I feel like I did it right. I'm still learning how to do technology. Okay. Marseille? Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, see, like I didn't speak French. I didn't take French when I was growing up, so I took Spanish. So I always look at that Marseille and I was like, is it like... Anyway, sorry. Okay, let's get that reading. Okay, let's see if we can see what's coming for your love life here. Ooh. Okay, well, I've got a King of Wands here, so that's a fire sign. And, oh, did someone super chat me? Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, so it's a fire sign and it's a very passionate person. So I see that. You also have the Two of Wands here. So there's possibly something that you're planning, or there's planning in the works, but you're afraid to take the leap. So why do I feel like you know this person? Okay, sorry, I'm going back up. Bye, Liberius. He's probably already gone. Okay. Selena, yes, you're next. And then Summerly, yes, after Selena. Okay. All right. Okay, well, this is a very interesting reading, Lakshana. So there's 2 wands, King of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. So, like, the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. So I feel like you know this person, or you've like have contact with this person already. I feel like there's some heat between you guys, and it's a very good sign. There's the 9 of Cups here, so that's like wish fulfillment, manifestation. So look for a fire sign. Look for someone who's very passionate, very creative. Somebody in your life already, I believe. Like, I really do think that you know this person or have been talking to this person. But yeah, it's good things. That's what I see. That's what it's given me. Mimosa, yes. Okay. So, was it Selena next? I'm so sorry. Scrolled up too far. All right, Selena. Hard time at the moment. Oh, I'm so sorry that you feel that way, honey. Is he very, like, he's not emotional, he's very, thinks with his head, like everything is a reaction with his head? Because I pulled the King of Swords and I pulled the Queen of Wands. And so I'm assuming that's you, someone who's very bold and confident. And then I see you, yeah, okay. I see you just, you're worried about being left out. Because I have the 5 of Pentacles here. Feeling like you're on the outside looking in, kind of, like, which this makes sense. But I also have the High Priestess, which is telling you to look within, to take some time and to just, like, listen to your gut to see what's going on. And then Page of Wands, this is enthusiastic, this is adventure, this is also good news. So let me see what else I can see here. Eight of Wands, so quick movement. Boundaries. We got 7 of Wands. The thing is, like, I'm not seeing anything about being a burden. I'm just seeing, like, this is how you're feeling. Ground and logical. Okay, yeah, that's... Shuffle your deck. Oh, I'm using currently the Crystal Unicorn deck. Hello, Blissful Divination. Hello, hello, welcome. Okay, that's kind of what I was waiting for. So the Hangman came out. I know, I love this deck. The Hangman came out, so it's just basically taking a time out, taking a step back and looking at things in a different perspective. So what I'm seeing is I get the feeling that you're projecting. Thank you so much. Selena, I feel like you're projecting. I feel like you're just like, you are in your head about it and you're worried about it. And that you just kind of need to take a step back and look at it from a different perspective. I think you're like too close to it. Does that make sense? Like you're just, you're focusing too much on something that maybe you're projecting. I don't really see anything negative in this other than there is some quick moving energy here. And I'm trying to figure out whether that is good news. Give me a second here. I'm trying to see if I'm getting any downloads. But I see the need to put up boundaries. So whether it is you or your partner putting up boundaries. So however that relates to you. Okay. You're welcome. I mean, I'm not seeing anything negative. I just really feel like that you're probably just all up in it too close and you're like projecting. But I see like good news. Like I see like positive things here, but I also see like you needing to look at it from a different viewpoint and maybe kind of like surrender the fact that like you cannot be in control of all of these things at once. You know, like you can't control what he feels. You can't control the world. So maybe just like surrender to that and just know that like if you guys need to have a discussion about boundaries or what you're feeling, like that's okay. And we just need to look at it from how he might possibly look at it. So if he can, you know how his mind works, right? So if he's a little funky, kind of look intuitively at that and just be like, okay, well, I can't come at him, you know, full force with this, but I can come at him this way and we can discuss what I'm feeling, what he's feeling. Bye, Jujubee. Sorry. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, that's what I see. I think everything will be fine. I think just setting up boundaries and talking with each other. Okay, who did I say was next? Summerly Witch. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll see what comes up. Yeah, getting the flow over fear. Sorry, this like the comments fade after like a certain amount of minutes, so I have to, or seconds. Okay. Yes, Selena, yes. All right. Oh. Summerly Witch, we've got the Tower. Don't be scared. You may be feeling like there's a lot of chaos around you right now. You might be feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's happening at once. There's so many changes, or there's all this destruction or chaos, but it's a good thing. Change is coming. This might be forced change from the universe, but change is coming. I love the Tower card. I find it just extremely beautiful in what the energy brings. Sometimes we're too afraid to like go out and change things ourselves, and the universe is like, ha, I'm gonna do it for you. All right. And again, we've got a lot of change and transformation for you, Summerly Witch. And then we also have some celebration going on here with the Three of Cups. So like, I don't really feel like anything negative is going to be happening for you or your manifestations. I feel like there's going to be some chaos and it's going to feel a little crazy and a little discombobulated for a minute, but you're going through a transformation or things are changing. A different cycle is coming, and it's something to celebrate about. It's something that we're going to get excited about. We're going to be happy about. The Hermit card did come up, so there may be some time of contemplation needing. If you're having anxiety, if you're stressing out over all this, the Hermit card is here to tell you to go within, to take some time out, to go into your quiet, happy space, to maybe do some meditation, but solitude is going to be key for you. Let me see if there's anything else here. Big changes. So this is like This is like universal changes for you. Okay. High Priestess, so your intuition, check on it, listen to it. I think that anxiety is masking what your intuition is telling you. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes we get so caught up in the mental of it that we forget to listen to the gut and the intuition and realize that, okay, calm down. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to come into fruition in the perfect time, in perfect guidance, that sort of a situation. Because we do have the Six of Swords. So you're going to start feeling a lot better about this transition. This is, again, another change transition card. So you've got a lot going on, a lot happening, a lot coming. But big things are coming and they're going to be fine. It's going to be a time of celebration, a time of joy. But just remember, if it gets too much with the anxiety, just go within, take some time out, do some self-care, do whatever makes you feel, I don't know why I'm saying this, but stable. So if coming back to center, that's what I mean. So hopefully that helps. All right. And then I think next was Mimosa. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Mimosa. New moon in Aries gonna bring for you. Ooh, let's see. This Aries season has been messing with me lately. Oh my gosh. People be driving me crazy. Ooh, right off the bat. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, cycles, but also really good luck. Destiny. Ooh, exciting. Off to a fantastic start. And then, ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So, whatever you have been planting, whatever you've been sowing and to harvest later is, it's working. We've got it. We've got it coming. Six of Pentacles and then Page of Cups. All right. So this is give and take. So there's a good give and take here between you two. You understand each other well. And then Page of Cups. So this is imagination and intuition, creativity, also some good news, possibly, which I could see with the Wheel of Fortune here. So that's fantastic. Anything else for Mimosa? And we've got Three of Wands. All right. So your planning is coming, like what you have planned for is starting to come to fruition. Goodness sake, can I just get the words out? That would be phenomenal. So yes, the stuff that you've been planning on doing is coming to fruition. You're starting to see results of all your hard work, all your planning because of the Seven of Pentacles. So lots of great things. So your Aries season, great, amazing. I'm excited for you. Especially, this is like another new cycle for you. You're going to start seeing the rewards for what you worked hard on. Between you two, actually. Okay. Sorry if you see my hand. Sorry. Rowan. Okay. I am so sorry. The inner child healing, I feel like, is the most intense. Let's see what we've got for you, Rowan, okay? And then Brittany, yes, I will do you after Rowan. Can you stay in my hands, please? Ooh, King of Swords. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna get more here. I got the Chariot. Ooh, okay. The Hierophant. Wow. All right. Hold on here. The Fool, King of Wands, and Knight of Swords. Okay. So let's talk this out here. Let's see what's going on as far as guidance goes. So King of Swords. Two things. Either you are very fact-based, very much want to be very analytical instead of emotional. So maybe you're pushing your emotions back, or maybe this is telling you you need to stop being in your head all the time. So depending on how you are dealing with this emotional and this healing situation. The Chariot is saying, keep going. This is determination. This is pushing forward. This is like just to keep going, that it's going to be okay. Everything is going to come out all right. The Hierophant is like a traditional vibes. Stop being in your head. Okay, then there you go. That's that big thing for you. That was the first card that popped out. So the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher or traditional values. So this is saying if you need some more guidance, look for somebody that that you trust to help with your guidance through this. This could also be just like learning from books or, you know, videos. It's just, this is more guidance. This is help from a higher authority than what you know, if that makes sense. But we do have new beginnings, so it's going to come out okay. You're going to come out of this all right. King of Wands. This is someone who's very passionate, very creative, very much a gentle yet passionate leader. So this could be you, if this is making sense to you. This is coming into your power, coming into who you are, taking leadership over your healing process. That's at least what I'm getting. And then we have Knight of Swords. This is keeping that focus, keeping that drive and determination of the Chariot. Just keep going. Keep going, babe. Yeah, just stop being in your head. Know that it's going to happen. Those gifts that you've got, keep pursuing them, because that's, again, it's always darkest before the dawn. So you're probably being inundated with some good gifts right now through this healing. It's probably triggering a lot of things, a lot of interesting things that might be confusing, or you might be feeling like you might be going out of it a little bit. That's why this Hierophant is kind of important for you if you want to learn a little bit more about those things or ask for help about those as well. So very interesting. I'm excited for you. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. Keep going. Okay? That Chariot. Keep going. The Clairs, yeah. All right. So then I've got Brittany, correct? I know there's been a few more comments. Yes, Brittany. Okay. Let me get head spread. This deck is so cute. I absolutely love it. And then, so Brittany, and then Meg, yes. The Treehouse, yeah, you want a reading? Just let me know what you want a reading on. And then Phoebe. Okay. All right. Sorry, I just want to make sure I've caught everybody in the chat here. Okay, Brittany. Let's see what's going on for you this week. Oh, right away, 2 fell out. 3 fell out. Oh, okay. All right. Knight of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so this is possibly an offer coming in. Knight of Cups usually is like also another like significant other or interest. However, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like offer or choice or something like presented to you. Two of Pentacles is for you to remind yourself to balance your life and everything else around. That doesn't sound right. Balance your life. So work, home life, balance. You're juggling too much. But by the end of the week, you're going to be a new person, feeling good with this Judgment card. This is like feeling woke from the dead. I love it. So yeah, I want to know more about this Knight of Cups real fast because Eight of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords. Okay. All right. So the Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped and feeling a little blocked. And then we have Three of Wands, which is starting to see the... Is this Knight of Cups you, though? We've got the Star and the Queen of Swords. So hope and then thinking with your head. Authority. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, there's that offer that I was looking for. Okay. So there might be some sort of job opportunity for you or a bonus or something coming to you this week. But I want to know more about this Queen of Swords. Oh, get out of your head. Yeah. Sorry, my phone's vibrating. Oh, okay. Sorry, Brittany. So we've got the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Star, Three of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. So I think you're too much in your head. And this week you're going to start finding that balance of getting out of your head, work, all of that stuff. You're going to start to find that balance because you need to. You're juggling too much. You're doing too much. There's going to be some form of offer or some opportunity presented to you this week. And then you're going to feel like almost like a new person by the end of the week. At least that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm seeing here. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, you know what, hun? I'm right there with you. I'm always overthinking and overanalyzing. I'm always in my head. Like I'm in my head way too much. Hello, swag. Okay. So I forgot who I said was next. I'm just going to go by comments. Okay. Phoebe. Okay, Phoebe is still here. Let's see what we've got here. Motorcycles are back again. All right. Okay. Four of Wands, Queen of Wands popped out. Let's see what else we've got for Phoebe here. That does not count. Okay. Four of Wands is like stability in your home life. So that's really good to see. This is also celebrations. Queen of Wands, this is being bold and confident and just being a badass. And then we have Five of Swords, which is usually a conflict or some sort of a disagreement. This is very interesting to see because the week ahead reading I just did that's coming out tomorrow, Five of Swords came up. So there's going to be some form of disagreement, or something is going to feel conflicted. So some form of conflict is going to be having to be dealt with this week. But the sun is here at the end of the spread, which means happiness, which is like the best card to get out of the whole deck. So everything's going to be fine at the end. So what I will say is be confident in who you are and what you represent and what your morals are. A lot of the times with Five of Swords, if there is any kind of conflict, we do better with just what's the word I'm looking for? Compromises. And if we just compromise, or we just don't let our emotions get the better of us, and we work it out in our minds and the way we speak, then it usually will turn out for the best, because this is the Five of Swords. And with the Five of Swords, or any five in tarot, it's always a change up. It's always some form of change, and those changes are hard. So it could be centered around some form of change as well in your life. However, this is going to, you're going to know what this is. But yeah, I see it being better by the end of the week, things working out, whatever that situation is. It could just be gossip, or it could just be somebody running their mouth, and it's better to just let them run it and be confident in knowing who you are and what you stand for, if that makes sense. All right, Phoebe. Thank you, Phoebe. And then who did I say was next? Meg. Yes, Meg. Meg was next. Okay. Meg, is there anything specific, or just whatever comes out? And then the treehouse, and then Debbie. Oh, there you are, Meg. Okay. Headed down the right path. Okay. So Debbie is going to be the last one. Okay, Meg, you're up. Okay. All right. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Working hard, studying hard. Are you apprenticing under anybody right now? Because I feel like that's the thing. Are you learning from somebody or learning something? The Chariot. Another Chariot. Interesting. So keep going, babe. Keep doing it. Keep doing the thing. And you're manifesting. This is awesome. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, I see you just doing the thing, and to keep going. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, you're manifesting big time with this magician. Yeah, you got this. And then we have fulfillment here. Look at this. Look at you. And then yeah, you're just going for it. Gung ho with this Knight of Wands here. You're just plowing through. I love this. Love it. Awesome. Keep doing it. You're doing good things. You're working toward what you're manifesting. And this is phenomenal. This is awesome. Fulfillment, wish fulfillment. I mean, you could also be making some new relationships, meeting new people that are going to help you along your way with this Eight of Cups. So keep a lookout for like new people to bring in, so that are going to help you and fulfill you. Again, very interesting that the Ace of Cups was pulled, because that was also in one of the readings as well. So All right, yay, Meg. Okay, who did I say was next? I hate doing this without like a list. I'm so sorry. Okay, I said, was it Treehouse that was next? No, was it? Okay, oops. Sorry, guys. I know this is annoying. Treehouse, yes. Okay. So, Treehouse, what did you want me to ask? Oh, there's the comment. Okay. Should I do it about my son's father and my son and work? Okay. Okay, well, we got the Ten of Pentacles, which is usually representative of family. So that could be an acknowledgement. We have Knight of Wands, which is fast movement energy, passionate, creative. We've got the Moon. That is the unknown, the intuition as well. Let me see what else I can pull here for you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out here. What they're trying to tell me. Okay. Five of Wands, that's the conflict. Four of Pentacles, that's the stability. And we've got the Tower, that's change up. Honestly, from just seeing this Tower card, like, this is kind of like not something that is going to be fixed by you. Things are going to start feeling like chaos for a while, but it's supposed to. There's going to be like this big change that's happening. Things that you're not seeing. There's an opportunity here, and I'm trying to figure out what that opportunity is with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Empress card is here, which I'm going to attribute is you. Empress is a nurturing motherly figure. Ace of Swords is newfound clarity. And then we have the Star, which is hope. So what I'm getting at is like, this is not anything really that you can fix yourself, that this is like kind of like a universal, something that they need to fix that the universe has kind of gotten their hands on already. However, there's going to be newfound clarity in this situation. And this is going to turn out all right. This Star card here is hope. So with it being the last one I've pulled, it's going to turn out okay. Everything's going to be all right. I'm just trying to figure out what this Ace of Pentacles is, because this is some sort of opportunity. It could be I don't know what this is. But, So it's probably going to get worse before it gets better, if that makes sense. Because with this Tower card, that is like, you know, breaking it all down to the foundation in order to be built up. So I don't see that there's anything you personally can do other than just be there for them, if that makes sense. There's a lot that is under the surface, and there's a lot that you aren't privy to that's going on with this Moon card, is what I'm seeing. There's conflict, obviously. that is kind of causing the stability of the home life to kind of switch up. But from what I'm trying to see here, I see things happening and coming to resolution with this newfound, whatever clarity this is for everyone. But just be the mother, the loving, nurturing figure for both of them, because they're probably going to come to you at some point. Just be there for them. And that's essentially what I'm getting. I'm sorry that it wasn't super informative. Bye, Brittany. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Honestly, for the exercises with intuition, just work with your cards. And also, the best way to learn tarot that I found is to just do readings on people that you know and love. Just do free readings, and that'll definitely help your intuition, because they're going to give you honest feedback. They're going to be like, that's not what I saw. That's not right. That's how I essentially learned. Was just doing free readings on a bunch of family and friends and just being like, okay, is this making sense? Yes, Debbie is next. All right, Debbie, you are next. And then, yes, I'm going live every Saturday as of right now. Debbie. I'm trying to find her question. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, regarding your job, you got it. Yes, as of right now, let's fix this camera angle, because girl, do not need to be looking down there. Yes, next time. Yeah, I'll be here next Saturday. All right, Debbie. We just got it all together here tonight. I don't know if there is a reminder to go live, but I do, the community tab. There's posts there on my channel in the community tab. I always update like when we're going live that day, a couple days beforehand. So, you can always find the information there. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so we've got the moon, which is unseen things and also intuition. Okay, so we might be kind of like dealing with the unknown here, which obviously we could. Buck, maybe. Let's see how I get through this, okay? If not, come see me on next Saturday. And then we have the death card, which is transformations, changes. We've got the Empress card again. Oh, I see what you're saying. Empress card, motherly, nurturing. And then we have Page of Cups. This is imagination. This could be the younger people that you were talking about. But this is imagination, intuition. You got a lot about intuition here. Let me see if I can still pick up some stuff, because this isn't giving me any information really to help you out. This is just kind of laying down, I think, the situation at hand here. However, there is some form of transformation or cycle happening with this death card. quick movement with the 8 of Wands, and then we have success with the 6 of Wands. So this is very interesting. We've got King of Swords. Okay, so maybe we have to think in terms of analytical thinking. You said that they had like a different way of approaching things and thinking. We've got the Chariot. Chariot's been following y'all around tonight. That's determination and to keep going. Okay, and we got the 9 of Cups again. We got the 7 of Pentacles again. We got the 6 of Pentacles again. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. What the heck? Okay, let me see if I can figure this out because I'm getting like so many different things going on right now with this. I really feel like you are the motherly figure. And I feel like there's going to be some change up here happening. The 6 of Pentacles really tells me there has to be some form of balance here. So there has to be a give and take. And I feel like that's really lacking in what you're dealing with right now. And so there needs to be some form of give and take. And the Death card is kind of telling me that that's going to happen. Yeah, a lot of moons and empresses today. And the Chariot. It's following everybody around. So I think basically what this is telling you that you will have success with this, but there needs to be some form of give and take and understanding within your coworkers and the people that you are helping. This is the Chariot is determination. There's the keep going vibe here that you'll get through this. You got the 9 of Cups, which is manifestation, which is like wish fulfillment. So things will start changing for the better, but I think it's just you have to be one of those people that sows that idea into it with that 7 of Pentacles. You have to be the one that plants that seed of change, because there is that Wheel of Fortune here too. That is a cycle, a new cycle, and a new good luck and destiny. Oh yeah, getting back so little. You do, like I can only imagine what you have to deal with, especially now. I think there needs to be some form of change from the leaders of the higher up with this King of Swords. So I think there needs to be a talk with whoever is in charge, because there, with the 6 of Wands, it's success, but it's also recognition. So as I'm looking through and working this out, you need to go to whoever's higher up than you and really talk and come from a point of nurturing and understanding from within to them and tell them how much this is, how much of a change this needs to be, how you need to move forward, and what are your ideas for this. Because with the 7 of Pentacles, you have to be that one that plants those seeds, babe. The thing of it is most higher ups, they won't do anything about the situation unless enough people complain or they bring you an idea, or excuse me, you bring them an idea of how to change things. So I do see a big transformation happening with this Death card, but I see you at the helm. I see you being the one that incites the change, but it's going to come from your heart. It's going to come from a place of nurture and a place of a love. And I think that's what's important here. So keep going with this Chariot, because it's not a lost cause at all. I see way too many cards here to tell me that this is not a lost cause. It's just going to take some work, and it's going to take some representation on your part, unfortunately. And a lot of the times when we want change to happen and we want change to be done, we have to be at the helm of it. We have to incite it. And so again, there's probably a lot going on that maybe you don't know about, but it's affecting you enough to where you need to go to your higher up and be like, this is what I see on a day-to-day basis. This is what I need from you in order for me to do my job. Plain and simple. But yeah, I see another cycle coming, another change, because this means change. So yeah, that's what I see, hun. So hopefully that makes sense and that resonates with you, and hopefully some change can be made, because yeah, the give and take thing is really hard when you're always giving and everyone is taking. So there needs to be some balance there, for sure, balance. Balance and just understanding. I feel like there's a lack of understanding. But with that being said, I am going to, I've already been on here for 2.5 hours. I'm going to close out tonight. You are so welcome, Debbie. For those of you who still want a reading, I will be live every Saturday for free readings. And I believe tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah. So, find me on TikTok tomorrow. At some point, it's usually early afternoon around 11. I'm hoping to go live over there as well for those followers. So, I'll post on Instagram, or I'll post on the community page here too, when I will be expecting to go live on TikTok tomorrow. So that way, you guys have another chance. But I am exhausted. So thank you so much for everyone that hung out with me, and I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys so much. I always have fun on these. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Have a great night, okay? Thank you so much, and I will see ya. You guys are so welcome. Same time next Saturday. So 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, my time. I will always post in the community tab like an hour or so before. I'll keep you updated, Lucy. So just keep checking the community tab. You'll see it come up in your recommendations. All right. Good night, everybody.